News Tonight. Independent National Electoral Commission in Kwara State describes as illegal pasting of posters, erection of billboards before due date. Ekiti local government emerged champion of interlocal government quiz competition in Kwara State. NSCDC new commandant in Kwara State solicits citizens and logistical support to tackle crime and criminality. Plus, update from the world of entertainment and sports. Good evening. This is the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA ILORIN News Tonight. I am Abdul Wahid Bibire. The Independent National Electoral Commission headquarters in Kwara State says erection of political billboards and pasting of posters before 28th of September 2022, which is the commencement date for campaigns, is illegal. The resident electoral commissioner in Kwara State, Atairu Madami, disclosed these in an interview with Olajide Bello.
Some areas in the Ilorin metropolis are already wearing political looks with posters and billboards of political parties. This, the Independent National Electoral Commission says, is an electoral offense before the commencement of political campaigns.
I've noticed that some people are branding their vehicle. That is campaign. That is why you campaign. And there is a penalty for that. So I have discussed with the Commissioner of Police, and I told the Commissioner of Police to ensure that he calls the political parties concerned and warn them, at least for now, because they are contravening the law.
For now, according to INEC, consultations can be done, but no open campaigns. On the issue of collection of permanent voter cards, the Resident Electoral Commissioner says the turnout is quite impressive.
They have printed out the names of all the uncollected PVC. You go there, you will say they will ask you which ward, they will show you the ward. So they have compiled the names word by word, VIN number, your name. So once you identify, then it's easy for collection.
The forthcoming 2023 elections, according to INEC, will be free, fair and credible, as the elections in Ekiti and Osun were a litmus test for what to expect. Olajide Bello, NTA News.
President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday inaugurated the Nigeria End Malaria Council with the projection that the successful implementation of the council's agenda and savings from the estimated economic burden of the disease will save Nigeria about 687 billion in 2022 and 2 trillion by 2030. Kendi Molosho in this report sought the views of the stakeholders in the primary healthcare sector on the inauguration of the committee.
The 16-member End Malaria Council, chaired by Aliko Dangote, is expected to provide a platform to advocate more funding to protect and sustain progress made so far in the elimination of malaria in the country and to chart a course towards ending malaria in Nigeria. Malaria, an age-long disease caused by the female Anopheles mosquito, has remained a major public health challenge, with the World Health Organization's report of 2021 showing that Nigeria alone accounts for 27% of all cases of malaria and 32% of deaths globally. Medical experts say eradicating malaria should be a collective responsibility of government and citizens.
Using also their own private connections to explore opportunities within the private sector in order to meet the funding gap that has been established with respect to the needs for meeting the malaria elimination targets.
We are working towards the 3T, that is test, treat and track. So we need data from those private individuals too, because you can't say you want to achieve this and you don't extend that into the private sector.
To ensure that the breeding space for mosquito is reduced to the barest minimum. We must ensure that we use a long-lasting insecticide on it. Not only to have it, but we must hang it. Not only to hang it, but ensure that we sleep under it, particularly for children under 5 and our pregnant women.
Oluwafemi Olatunbosun and Folake Ishayemi are advocates against malaria. They describe malaria as an infection that can cause severe disease and complications in pregnant women, leading to high rates of miscarriage.
ACOMI goes out there to all the local government to let people know that there's need for them to access facility for malaria treatment. And what the national guideline says before you can access treatment is to do what? Is to do testing. Whether you are whether you are positive or you are negative.
Having stagnant water around their houses, bushy environment, it starts within before going outside. So we encourage our people, this is rainy season, they should not dump inside the drainage, they should ensure that the environment is clean and also make use of insecticide treated nets.
The submission of stakeholders is for all to clean the environment, get tested and seek treatment from qualified medical practitioners. Kehinde Omolosho, NTA News.
Students from Ekiti local government area have emerged the winner of Kwara Suburb Junior Secondary School's Interlocal Government Quiz competition held in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital. Abdulafiz Alaya reports that the winners, the first and second runner-up as well as their schools, went home with cash and other prizes from the state governor and a corporate organization.
Students from Ofa and Ekiti local government areas slugged it out at the grand finale of the radio quiz competition, which began 5 months ago. Ekiti local government contingent came top with 26 points ahead of Ofa, who scored 24 in a keenly contested quiz on mathematics, English, basic science and current affairs. The competition, according to Kwara Suburb chairman Professor Abdulrahim Adaramanja, is part of effort to raise another set of champions who will represent the state at the global stage and further project the good work of the state government in basic education.
Let me appreciate the effort of His Excellency for repositioning our basic education through regular training and retraining of our teachers, introduction of e-learning system for our schools, through the establishment of digital literacy centers. About 39 digital literacy centers were established by Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak.
To the students and other stakeholders, the competition provides a viable platform for students of public schools to showcase their talents as they commended government investment in education sector.
I don't believe that I could win this competition, all thanks to Almighty God.
The students, their composition, their dedication in reading and everything, it is all okay.
See the students of public school, look at what they are doing. So that shows Abdurrahman is doing what we need in Kwara State.
There is no how they want to make history to this competition without the name of OFA as a local government being mentioned. I see them as good ambassadors.
While Ekiti is going home with 500,000 naira from the governor, OFA and Ifedodun, who are the first and second runner-up, also won 300 and 100,000 naira respectively with other prizes. Abdulafiz Alaya, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Kwara Command of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps gets new commandant in person of Muhammad Tukur Ibrahim. The new commandant, during an interaction with journalists in Ilorin, promised a strong collaboration with other security agencies in clearing the state of bandits and other criminal elements. Again, Abdulafiz Zahaya takes it up from air.
The new commandant is coming at a time when the peaceful atmosphere in Kwara is being threatened by some criminal elements and is ready to hit the ground running through proactive surveillance. With timely information and more logistical support for its command, it says banditry, cultism, rape and pipeline vandalism will be adequately curtailed in the state.
When I assume duties, I provide 24-hour surveillance, especially in Kwara State metropolis, where cases of cultism, rapes are being recorded. So we are working 24 hours to see that all these menaces are arrested.
Commandant Muhammad Tukur Ibrahim is thereby appealing for the government and people's support in the task of making the state unbearable to criminals.
We are going to descend on any criminal people that are disturbing them. We will not rest on our oars until we see that Kwara State is free or is free from crime.
The commandant wants his men to rededicate themselves to their duties to ensure that the lives and property of the people of Kwara State are well protected. Abdelaziz Alaya, NTA News.
The persistent rainfall pattern experienced in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, and its environs has become a major concern to the citizens, particularly farmers. In this report, correspondent takes a look at the implications of the consistent rains in the month of August on humans and crops. The Kwara State capital for some time now has been witnessing persistent rainfall, thus increasing the water value. This development has been generating a serious debate among residents because it is happening in the month of August, when it is expected that there should be a break in rainfall. Henry Sawyer, an environmentalist at the College of Environmental Sciences, Kwara State University, Madete, said there is no cause for alarm as the present situation is due to climate change and global warming.
The change in weather pattern has consistently been attributed to the effects of climate change. And it is pretty obvious that the climate change effect is what we're all experiencing now.
In case the volume of water becomes unbearable, these are the steps to be taken.
I would expect by now that those farmers or those who probably are residents within what is prescribed as wetland should also have been able to put themselves in positions where they would no longer either be conducting excessive farming on those wetland areas or also move away from the wetland areas.
Farmers in Ilorin have diverse opinions as far as the rain pattern experienced in Ilorin and its environs is concerned.
The control of weather belongs to God. So whatever NEMA everybody is saying, they are saying it based on their own record.
The implication of this heavy rainfall presently will damage some of our crops, most especially groundnut.
So the volume of the rain that is coming as a result of climate change wash away that quantity of the farm. This is the negative aspect of it.
Irrespective of the weather pattern in the state, Kwara State government is on top of any situation.
So that project of irrigation of that ensures year-round farming is the major step that Kwara State government proactively has taken.
According to experts, there is no need to worry about the consistent rain pattern as it is only as a result of climate change. And our entertainment news. Nollywood actress Ronke Odusanya and her baby daddy Jago had risen to celebrate together as their daughter clocked a new age. Rachel Olaiton has the details.
Actress Ronke Odusanya celebrates as her daughter Fife crossed 3 today. The Nollywood star has taken to her official Instagram page to post pictures of her baby girl and accompanied them with heartwarming birthday messages. Nigerian music star Ashake has acquired a mansion for himself in Lagos. The singer shared the photos of his new property via his Instagram and Twitter pages, revealing that he used to also for bed space but now an investor in real estate. Nollywood veteran actor Afiz Oyetoro, popularly known as Saka, appreciates God for protecting him and his family from the robbery attack on his home in Ogun State. The veteran actor recounted the robbers went away with laptops, mobile phones and his other possessions. Rachel Olaiton, NTA News.
And our sports. Nigeria's under-20 female team, the Falconets, have been handed a tough opponent in the quarter-finals of the ongoing Under-20 Women World Cup. David Twitter has more on Sport Tidbit.
The Falconets won 3 out of 3 in the group stage of the competition, following their 3-1 victory over Canada to maintain 100% record. The Falconets will face Netherlands in the quarter-finals on Sunday, 21st August. Meanwhile, Syria A side Hellas Verona FC has been fined due to fans who held racial abuse at Nigerian international Victor Osimhen. The Italian Serie A Disciplinary Commission, after launching an investigation into the case, fined the club the sum of €12,000. World number 3 in tennis Rafael Nadal lost at the Cincinnati Open, which was his first match since pulling out of the Wimbledon semi-finals due to abdominal muscle injury. The 36-year-old Spaniard lost 7-6, 9-7, 4-6, 6-3 to the world number 152 at the hands of Croatian Bruna Koric at the Cincinnati Open. David Tuta, NTA News.
Now, a quick look at the weather forecast for tomorrow, Friday, 19th August 2022. And that weather forecast wraps it up on NTA ILORIN News Tonight. Thanks for watching. Good night.